Well, hello everyone, I'm Darth Browner, and welcome to the first part of my Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney playthrough. Now, we're going to be tackling the first case in what is a fantastic courtroom drama series. Hold on to your hats. Court is now in session. Let's rock and roll. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August the 3rd. 9:47 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hi, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favour. A favour? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I am that much. It's over. My life, everything is all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Oh. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butz, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butz. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, a good one, which the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August the 3rd, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. The, defence is ready, Your Honour. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honour. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honour. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honour. hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Ask them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honour. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I've read the case report covered so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Let's press that R button. What R button? Wowzers. They've really gone to town in the presentation. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honour. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honour. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammo you'll have in court. I don't need to repeat that. It's fine. I've played Phoenix Wright games loads of times. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information. It might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Now he gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem, Mr. Butz, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We're great together. We're Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butz, what you describe is generally what I mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honour, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now? Ooh, sassy. Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all directions, the wrong ones. Should I? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. The question is irrelevant to this case. Oh, dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? A cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, well, I meet you in an afterlife. Get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial. I believe the accused's motives is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Her boys is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you, or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I know, I'll send him a signal. But yeah, I was there, I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butz. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, ma'am, so I, didn't see her. Your Honour, the defendant is lying. Liar? Prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butz is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call this witness. Yes, Your Honour. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Solomon to the stand. This is one great thing about Ace Attorney, is some of the names of some of the characters are fantastically hilarious. Clever wordplay. Phoenix Wright, Frank Sawyer, and more. Mr. Sawyer, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawyer, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her, lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in their apartment wasn't working. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I saw the time exactly, it was 1 PM. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Well, incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honour, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honour. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawyer used was one of those. Your Honour, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honour. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honour? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you suppose that lies in the testimony that witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. Bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court. So first witness of the first game. Right, does that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Yeah, I think we found the contradiction. You found the body at 1 PM? You sure? Yes, it was 1 PM for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 PM. There was nobody to find at 1 PM. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? He's sweating bullets. Oh, that? Oh, this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawyer, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 PM? Gee, well, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. You see, when I found the body, I had no. Yeah, I think I know what it is. That's easy. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Ugh. Well, defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawyer? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawyer, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honour. It must have been a shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawyer. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defence may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. All the music's getting upbeat now. That means I'm getting close. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? I love this music, this is so upbeat. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawyer. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honour, if I may? Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue isn't a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. It doesn't look like a clock I submitted as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yep. Your Honour, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You're inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Go, Phoenix, go! Check out that anime style background. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honour. Mr. Sawyer, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look! The clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. Brilliant! Shut up, I hate you! He's losing his shit. I love the fact he just threw his hairpiece at Phoenix. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honour, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defence's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honour, you claim the sound the witness heard came from a clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this, I better think it through carefully. Your Honour, the sound was sort of definitely heard was this clock. Fact which is clear if you simply... Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honour, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what the time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawyer heard and the actual time of death. So Mr. Sawyer, you tried to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know I was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honour. This reads I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. It sends across the nation of Frank Wright. I came all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lies are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. Nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawyer. Me, I mean Chief. Isn't that right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Oh, yes they can. Try thinking outside the box. Well, you know I will do. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, you have your proof. Right. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Got this in the bag. I've got that evidence. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see its evidence. In your face, Frank saw it. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawyer? Or shall I say, Mr. Did It? He's frothing at the mouth. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested, being taken away, Your Honour. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honour. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defence so quickly and find a true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honour. At this point, this is only a formality, but the court finds the defendant Mr. Larry Butz. And there's the limitless confetti. And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sawyer was a common burglar. Posted a newspaper salesman, trying to see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawyer let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching the place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawyer grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Harry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone. Man, gone forever. Cindy Windy. Larry, she was a... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butz, innocent. Thanks, I really owe you one. Won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey, here, take this. The present. Present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. You believe it? I was so into that check. She was just playing me for a fool. That make you want to cry? Are you sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't get got to sympathise with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathising really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof possibly went just some chump to her. What about that clock? It's the clock you made for her, Harry. She took it with her on her travels. It's a pretty heavy clock to take travelling. Make that what you will. Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really? I am, thanks. I made him feel a little better. Right, I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realise things change depending on how you look at them. People too. Never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All you can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. How about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent Butz. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why the lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry sat me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me here." I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the centre of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of the first case. This has been Darth Browner. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give us a like and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.